Knights getting into it for some great Thursday night action.
Bojan and Bell jump it up. Bojan wins it for the Huskers, and they will start with the ball in the hands of the star, Britt Prince. On cue to her right, she'll fire and connect.
Yeah, get used to seeing that, everyone. Britt Prince pulling up for wherever she likes. She's gonna be so integral.
Fiso wanting to match that, speeds it down, wide open. Jacobs finds Etute, knotted back up, just under 30 seconds. Fast-paced action already. Another shot up for the Huskers. That one's good. 3 for 3 for both teams from the field.
Fast pace, finally Katie Fiso will slow it down. But on that last basket for Oregon, Ehis Etute, she's been having a great season. First time really getting starting time from Luxembourg.
Now finally slowing down 4-2 Nebraska, the early lead. It was Logan Nisley on the last bucket. As we have a stoppage. Will remain Oregon ball. Umpires for tonight, Chuck Gonzalez, Michael Andior, and the head referee, Melissa Barlow. Been a Division I ref since 1990. She played at the Division III level at Pomona Pitzer. She went to Pomona and is refed in 10 Final Fours, 3 NCAA tournaments. We've got one of the best here tonight.
It doesn't get more qualified than that, Harry.
Oregon at 18-9 overall. Huskers at 16-10, 10th and 11th in the Big Ten. Ducks at 6-8. Huskers at 5-10. Corner three. Long has one open look. It's a little long, but Jacobs collects. Back out to Fiso to reset. Under 20 seconds to shoot. Jacobs pumps. Hargrove follows and is tripped by Bojan. Didn't move her feet, and it will be a blocking foul on Petra Bojan.
You can't block the way there if you're Bojan. And great ball movement from the Ducks as well. See, trying to get through that gap. Smart play by Mia Jacobs to just force that foul.
Almost like she set a screen that I mean, Jacobs just was charging down the lane, so definitely a trip. So a fresh 20 for the Ducks. They start under the basket. Get it to Jacobs outside. Amaya Hargrove starting in her 7th straight after the first 19 she played off the bench on her. Now rotates to Fiso. She'll try to go through, meets Bojan underneath Etute. Tough look. Can't get it. Jacobs another board. Fiso, a rare 3 attempt, is in.
Needed make for Fiso right there. Just immediately get going. Nebraska's just responding in every way, Harry. You know, this is going to be back and forth by the looks of it.
Room service for Bojan. Now Jacobs wants to answer back, tries to charge through, but back out to Bell. Receives a screen. Jacobs, trailer lefter, connects.
Nebraska's getting lost behind all these screens and all these cuts that Oregon's doing. You saw Fiso get open in the corner one time. That time, it's Jacobs.
Just like Olivia said, Ducks need to get started hot from 3. This one looks like it's a hand fight, I believe, off the Ducks. But the Ducks doing exactly that. Getting hot from 3 to begin. Fiso and Jacobs, 1 for 1. They're 2 for 3 overall. Long, the lone miss for Oregon from beyond the arc. So 8-6, Ducks leading on their home turf. Bojan up top, to the left now Prince. Works on Etute. Nebraska loves to spread defenses out and tipped away. Here goes Long the other way, about a 3-on-3, but she's gonna reset and let everyone get back. Jacobs throws a fake. Etute, left hand is fouled on the way up. We'll go to the line 4-2, or was it on the floor? No, to the line.
Etute will take her too. She's so amazing in the paint, and with how she plays, you wouldn't think that she's 6 foot, but she just plays with so much physicality that it doesn't even matter. She's as good as anyone about 4 inches taller than her.
First free throw good, 3rd point for Etute, and she will kind of have to be dealing with someone 3 inches taller than her, Petra Bojan. As that one good as well, 6'3". Etute just 6 feet, but she's done such a good job, like you said, defending those bigger players on the opposition.
Logan get some Europe on Europe action as well. Bojan versus Etute. It'll be a battle in the paint between them.
That time, Croatia against Australia. Croatia gets the bucket, and Petra Bojan from Split, Croatia. One of the many basketball talents out of Croatia. Jacobs now on that wing where she hit her first 3. 20 to shoot for the Ducks. Finding Bell cutting. Bell gets it back. Catch and shoot is good. Another 3 for Oregon.
Over Logan Nisley, hand in her face. It does not matter for Sophia Bell. They are triggering threes at a high rate and converting on almost everything.
So a 5-point lead, Ducks 3 of their last 3. Nebraska trying to get one back here. We have a foul as the ball was off to Britt Prince on Sophia Bell. She reached in the cookie jar.
Didn't get a cookie from that. Look at that 3. That's in all the way as well.
Not a cookie, but a personal foul. It's quite the swing.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
The 3 so well, Dylan.
Absolutely, and Petrie right there went up the elevator, got that block, came back down, got that 3-pointer. Both ways, just triggering something. You mentioned that 3-point percentage. They can all shoot it so well from beyond the arc. Once they get it going, it'll be a different game.
And as a big, that trailer 3, kind of the one you're looking for. Kane gonna try her first.
Transfer gets that in. And when Avery Kane's on the floor, look out for her in those corner spots. She'll post up and shoot that whenever she gets it.
She's shooting nearly 60% in her last 7 games from deep. She's been red hot. Contact on the way up, and Nisley this time will get to the line as the clock holds at 1:56.
And you'll see this game just get continuously more aggressive and more physical. We already see it so far, winding down this first quarter. Nebraska stepped their defensive game up, and Oregon, the officials are letting them play as well.
They are. They know it's going to be a physical game. Again, kind of jockeying for position in the Big Ten. On the brink of that kind of play-in first round, as Nisley's first free throw is pure. But again, kind of on the brink of escaping that first round play-in sort of round, as the second is also good. So a 3-point ball game, it returns. And Estera Tahina in for the first time. Ari Long back in. Muhammad now out there. Under 2 to play in the first quarter. Been a high-scoring affair so far. Ducks almost have half of what they had in the entire game against Washington. And now their offense trying to find something. Tahina rejects the screen. Rambis had a step, but recovering well, Bojan. And it's going the other way. Hake now down the floor for Nisley. Ho-ho! Tie ball game.
That's as catch and shoot as you get. Nisley knew she was shooting that the entire way over a player. Matching Sophia Bell's from the beginning of this first quarter. Nebraska now tied.
The 3-point shooting's been outstanding from both sides. Oregon 4 for 5, as that shot a little bit long. Nebraska 2 for their 2 attempts. And oh, this one beyond half court, intercepted again. 2-on-1 to Kane, a little too high. Now Muhammad coming in, rejected by Petrie. What a stuff. Hake now with it on the near side to our right. Down to Bojan on the right block, working on Rambis. Looking for an option outside. She's been in that key for a while. And a whistle.
Yeah, that will be 5. But how about that stuff in the defense from Nebraska?
2 blocks for Petrie in the early moments of this one. So 20 to 20, 40 seconds. Ducks can go 2 for 1 if they want. They got to go quick, though. They got 6 seconds if they want that. Muhammad to Fiso. They will be pleased by taking a longer possession here, letting Nebraska potentially take the last shot. No 2 for 1. As what has been an action-packed first quarter, maybe coming to an exciting end. Muhammad looking for options. Now down to Etute with positioning on Bojan. Gets on her back. Lays it in, though. I think the foul.
That one's definitely on the floor.
On the floor.
Yeah, gets grabbed after she gets good positioning in the paint. It'll be an inbound. They will have last possession here. See the Ducks. If they have an open opportunity, of course you have to take that, but they'll won't be afraid to take their time and give a great look, which they've been getting a lot of solid looks, especially from beyond the arc.
Etute's been getting such fantastic positioning that just speaks to how she knows how to play at her size, at her position, so very well. Gets position, ends up wide open. This time trying to work on the ball, but it's stolen by Nebraska. They've got the last shot if they want. Trying to advance it, though. Too much heat. Callan Hake throws it out of bounds.
Hake darts that one at Prince. You need to give that one a little more air under that, and Prince is taking that all the way to the rim.
So 3 seconds. Fiso, past the tie line, around the back, holds it, won't count. Shot no good. Either way. So we end not in the 20s, 20-20.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
On that one. Telling Melissa Barlow, you know, I'm not sure. I thought it was pretty conclusive, and on that last replay, I thought maybe it was going to get reversed, but inconclusive evidence. The Ducks, the beneficiaries. The black uniforms tonight. Huskers in cream, and they, off the bat, throw it right away. Maupin, 2-on-1 with Prince, just runs into a wall, and they call a kick, or a trip rather. And I thought Etute stayed up and down, maybe got in the way a little bit, but Maupin looked like rolled over her right ankle, and that caused her to go to the ground.
That's just a close one. I mean, you can usually call that. That's a really tough one, Harry. I don't know. It's going to go Nebraska's way, and Maupin does seem shaken up after that one. Maybe took a roll of the ankle as well. It's a painful one. But Etute did block that path, made it pretty difficult for Maupin to do anything, and was certainly moving her feet in the way.
Fans at Matthew Knight Arena letting us know what they think, as Maupin might have to come out. Though you'd imagine she's the one who has to shoot these free throws as they enter the bonus, but I guess she can come out, and Amaya Hargrove can go to the line, an 80% free throw shooter, so Maupin will go to the tunnel, just as Jacobs did. And the first free throw, no good. So a bit of interesting action recently. Hargrove so balanced, can score from anywhere on the floor, very efficient. 12.5 points per game, is second on the team, and the second free throw equally as good. 35-26, a 9-point ball game for the Ducks, as they still haven't scored 10 yet in this second quarter. Fiso trying to get them there. Nope, won't go. And Petrie up to Prince, now running the floor. And one thing you have to think about is you talk about Nebraska, 4 of their last 5 against ranked teams is another bucket for Hargrove. She put Fiso in the bucket. Is you kind of get very conditioned against really solid teams. And although Nebraska now is 0-8 against ranked teams, they've had a lot of chances against them.
They've certainly drawn those ones close, and Oregon's also beat a ranked team, beat Maryland. Had a really tight one versus Michigan in the beginning of conference play. So both teams have certainly had their chances against those high-ranked Big Ten opponents. That's great from Rambis, by the way.
Uses the length, got underneath Petrie. Cut it back to a single-digit lead. But Nebraska's just gradually been putting the foot farther down on the gas, trying to take a big lead into the halftime break. Nisley the one to try and extend it, but no good on the three-pointer now. 0 for 5 from deep are the Huskers this quarter. Janiah Williams, the freshman, connects!
Come off the bench, Janiah Williams, and make that 3. Instant impact. I mean, that's as instant as it gets.
Without Jacobs returning so far, you're gonna need someone else to step up. Williams 1 for 1 now. Plays with a very high motor. Prince inside the arc, just a step behind the nail from about 16 feet. Can't hit. Fiso charging the other way, but 4 Huskers await her. So under a minute, Ducks have the 2-for-1 option once again. Ball back in the hand of the freshman Williams. She'll exit it out to Fiso and reset. Give and go, pull up Jay.
All the way for Fiso. And she's been loving that mid-range on those elbows. Maybe looks at Rambis' game as, let me add that to mine. That's usually Sarah Rambis' spot, but Katie Fiso's making it hers. Time runs down.
Perhaps learned from the veteran Deja Kelly last year, as we've got 10 seconds to play in the first half. Nebraska looking like they want the last shot. In the hands of Prince. Rambis on her, in the corner. Williams, quick trigger. No good, they get it back. Back up, and oh, it's out of bounds. Sure, a couple of hands got in there to make that one difficult. So the Ducks make the defensive stand as the buzzer sounds, and it ends a 4-point ball game heading into halftime. Dylan, what did you see there in that second quarter that worked so well for the Huskers?
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
It's been so fast-paced, and the fans are into it as well. It just adds to this whole environment. Oregon, 8-0 run. It's been such a game of runs.
Nebraska needs a shot to silence it right now. Through the lane, kick out to Prince, keeps it in on the far corner. Looking for space. Hake now, just 3 to shoot. Got to get a shot up. Loses her defender. It's good. A big shot to control the momentum and end the 8-0 run. This has been a game of runs, but still Nebraska up 7. Williams finds space.
It's aggressive and it's slashing all throughout this game. Bodies flying everywhere. It's like WrestleMania.
Underneath, Petrie. Wide open as she banks it in off with the right hand, I should say. It's almost like the martial arts halftime show we saw. High pace, high intensity. Down to Etute. She wants one back, but Weaver collects an ear block, but instead called a foul. Made contact.
And that's kind of a calm in the storm. Down by 7. So look at this one. Like you said it best, Harry. Pick in the pocket. Williams takes it all the way. And the Oregon bench is so fired up. Look at that emotion they're showing. I feel like we're trading bench pop to bench pop on either end. It's so fun.
Yeah, we talked about earlier Janiyah Williams playing with so much motor as Etute's free throw connects. She goes to 3 for 3 on the game, but Williams, a player who, again, as a freshman, has kind of been put in late in games, whether it's kind of a mop-up role, now getting a bit more run in this one. And even with that, though, she shows her effort. She shows she wants to earn this playing time, and perhaps that's the reason she's in right now, because the effort and bulldog mentality that she possesses.
And a lot of it is her play style. She loves to go downhill, slash through the paint, be aggressive and fast. And I think bulldog's a good way to say it. She's not afraid to be aggressive, and as a freshman, that's not something you often see.
Emily Fisher, the junior guard slash forward transfer from Maryland, welcomed into the game as we have an out of bounds here. Both sides a little bit fired up.
Kelly Graves loves the way Janiyah Williams has been playing, and that's why she's received a good amount of minutes. Up to 6, but whenever she's been playing, instant impact this game.
Britt Prince looking to take over a little bit. Left hand scoop, good start. Up to 10.
Slides through the paint right there, like she's merging through traffic.
And Emily Fisher got a little bit overzealous. Freshly checked into the game for the first time, and freshly picked up personal foul number 1. Maybe there to bother Jacobs a little bit as she is fresh. And Jacobs entering her 15th minute of play, and also again had that injury that took her out for a little while in the first half, but back in this ball game, the Ducks in the bonus with 95 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Jacobs hits her first.
And Bojan as well. She's at 3 fouls, so something they're going to want to monitor as this third quarter comes down. We head to the fourth.
So Bojan is off right now. Again with Fisher in the game. Hake, Jessica Petrie, Britt Prince, and Logan Nisley, the 5 for Nebraska. Williams on Hake up top. 5-point ball game. About 11 minutes of game time left to play in this one. Prince searching, kicks out, wide open look. Well short though, and Bell watches it out of bounds as she knows. Ducks get possession now. And Petra Bojan will come back in, this time for Jessica Petrie coming off. Emily Fisher stays on. Fisher, one of the 4 transfers on this team. And the only on the floor right now.
Out of Maryland as well. Pretty high-ranking program, very prolific.
Ducks trying to make an inroad on this 2-possession deficit. Tahina tries an open look. Right wing, thought she had it. Off the top and out of bounds. Maybe we're going to see a bit of a waterfall shooter's roll off the top, but Tahina her first three-point attempt falls unsuccessful.
Yeah, we talked about the nylon pulling the ball down for Britt Prince. Well, that wasn't the case for Tahina.
Not on that attempt. Hake, the senior, with the freshman guarding her, and Britt Prince, got blocked. Now Beaujean underneath, collects, and the third chance bucket goes.
Oregon, all of them crashed on that Britt Prince attempt, and she still triggered it. Lucky that they have two forwards down there in Beaujean and Fisher that just cleaned up house.
7-point lead for the Cornhuskers, but the Ducks 5 of their last 7 from the field. And Tahina wants the last shot, 13 seconds, about 7/10 of a second or so, separating shot and game clock as an unforced error, which is rather large, as now Tahina, an unforced error, like I mentioned, throws the ball away and out of bounds for the Huskers to take over with just under 7 seconds. It's not what the Ducks wanted.
That's an easy 2 points that Amina Muhammad will be going up with, and Tahina gets subbed out. You can't miss those passes with 6 seconds left.
Under 3 seconds, Prince pull-up J rattles in as the buzzer sounds. And they get the lead once again, back up to 9 points. And they hold Oregon without a field goal for the last 2.5 minutes. Hake and Britt Prince at 4 and 5 assists apiece on the day, both now into the top 30 all-time in Nebraska's history in assists, passing Kim Yancey and Amy Bullock. So both entering that list at very different moments of their career, as the left-hand lay is good by Hargrove. And they add to their lead. It goes up to double digits now. Fiso back into the ballgame.
That's a lovely down screen, get Hargrove into space. She's one of those players, Big Ten 6th Player of the Year nominee, honestly. She's been having a great breakout campaign.
Down low with Etute, nowhere to go. Beaujean strong and gets a foul called on her this time. So Beaujean, that's number 4. She's probably gonna have to come off here, and she's been really, really bothering Etute and the Ducks. Perhaps Petrie gonna be the one, yep, as they rapidly get her out to make the swap.
Etute has 16 points, now pending one more. Could be 17, or rather 18, pending 2 more.
Yeah, at the line for 2. Is perfect. 4 for 4 today, now 5 for 5. And to 17 points, which leads all scorers. Logan Nisley leads Nebraska with just 13. Second one good, up to 18 for Etute. Also in double digits, Britt Prince and Amaya Hargrove at 12 and 11.
Problem for Oregon, as it's only been Etute. They've been feeding her, yes, but no one else has really added sustainable offense. Etute with 18. The next best is probably Fiso of 7.
And the three-point shooting's been ice cold, but for Prince, you can't give her that look. Maybe one time you can, but don't make a habit of it. Nebraska gets a second chance. This time they give an open look to Petrie, and this one rattles out. Hargrove holding onto the arm of Jacobs, chasing the board. It goes the other way. That's a foul.
And for Petrie, that's a very wide open look. Oregon's been leaving a lot of wide open looks for Nebraska. They're grateful that's not falling.
So the Ducks have to find a way to break the seal a little bit. Have been dreadful from beyond the arc since the start of the game. They've also held Nebraska to a pretty minimal total from deep. Both teams actually 6 for 15. But on the inside, it's been Etute. But at some point, the shooting's got to come alive, because if you're Nebraska, you can allow that to happen with Etute if you're able to answer, which they have been able to. And this time, though, Etute drawing another foul.
Yeah, she keeps on forcing the problem, and she's drawing so many fouls. Like you mentioned, you can't go to Etute all the time, but so maybe you can, honestly. I'm pending 2 here. I mean, she's drawing a lot of fouls inside the paint. But you also need someone like Katie Fiso, who's had not a really good night, 5 turnovers, to spark something on the perimeter.
Now here's another thing that might be tough for Nebraska's defense, as now Amaya Hargrove up to 4 fouls. She's out, and Emily Fisher comes in. So Etute, 50% from the field, as you just saw, but missing her first free throw out of 7 attempts, though. She'll take that with their season average from the line, 73% around. 6 for 7, goes to 7 for 8. 1 point shy of 20 now. She tries to rally her Ducks back in, though. Only about 9 minutes to do it. Nebraska pushing the pace. Hake, it's good penetration, but then met by Etute. Right block, Petrie mismatch with Bell, and Bell holds her on the floor.
Will be a foul on the floor, like you said. And that just mismatched. Sophia Bell doesn't have the advantage there by Petrie. Watch, she'll go to the line, shoot 2.
Jessica Petrie, team leader in blocks and tied for 14th in the Big Ten in blocks at the line. Connects on her first on this trip.
We've seen it already tonight. She's so good defensively. Like you just mentioned, those Big Ten leading stats in that on that conversation. One of the best defensive bigs in the Big Ten.
Prince and Fiso really going back and forth, kind of shadowing each other beyond midcourt. Make them give up the ball, get the ball out of the best player's hands. Talked about the sophomores in the open. They've been a little bit quiet tonight, but maybe perhaps because they've been guarding each other. 10 to shoot. Ducks haven't gotten any movement. 7 now, 6. Right corner, Bell just has to put one up, and it's well short. Nebraska now going to the left side of your screen. Jab step, Nisley's got it. Now Prince and the Huskers can kind of slow it down here with a 10-point lead and under 8 to play. Ducks now need more than a point per minute. They've been able to go on runs, but so have the Cornhuskers. Pass in the lane, Jacobs forces the issue and throws it right back away. And a catch and shoot 3 by Hake is no good. But fighting for it, out of bounds, off the Huskers.
It'll be Oregon ball. Mia Jacobs did a good job rotating down on that and getting in front of that pass. But that's so frustrating for Oregon. They've been very careless with the basketball in this game. And tonight, that's what's really hurt them.
It has so many turnovers as we see the battle for the basketball. Jacobs ended up winning it, but passing it to the wrong team.
Definitely a tick too late on where she wanted to go.
So 14 turnovers for Oregon, 12 for Nebraska. Two teams that are rather solid at turnover margin. Into the paint and into contact goes Fiso. She gets the foul called on the way up, so she'll go to the line for 2. Emily Fisher, another foul.
Head coach Amy Williams certainly not happy with a lot of these calls in the paint. And Oregon's been drawing a lot of them. That one on Fiso.
But again, if you're Williams and the Huskers, you have to be pleased with the way that the Ducks are scoring. It's slow paced, it's down low, it's at the line. They're not really taking chunks out of this lead. They're just going step by step as Fiso takes another step in that direction to cut it to 9. But they're going to need something. They're going to need the lid to come off a little bit from deep. She goes 2 for 2. An 8-point ball game, 65-57. Huskers still in command, but are without a field goal in the last 2.5 minutes. Seven minutes to play. Wow, that pass somehow got through. Now down low, Petrie. Back out, kick to Nisley, a little long. And Fiso will grab the board and try and turn up the pace. Jacobs on the other end, one-on-one against Prince. Trailing is Williams for 3!
That is impact from Janiyah Williams. 7 points, or rather 10 now. Trailing 3, finds nylon.
Open J, no good. Battle for the boards. And Jacobs wins it, almost throws it away again. But Fiso advances. Williams, short corner, one dribble. It's good again. The freshman is pulling him back.
Matches a career high of 12 on that one. She got that one to Utah State. Timeout called. Matthew Knight erupting for the freshman from Norman.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Leaves it for the trailer Bell. Over to Fiso. 20 seconds, thought about it.
Slow it down and reset it.
Rambis, two-man game with Fiso. Round the corner, has room for the lead.
When you need her most, Fiso delivers. Expedited.
3.5 to go. 1 point lead for the Ducks. Bojan slowing it down now for Nebraska, trying to play through the loud Matthew Knight Arena. Nebraska's just 1 for their last 10 and 4 turnovers in the last 4.5 as a foul called on Rambis. As Prince tried to enter the lane around the left. So a foul on the floor for Sarah Rambis. And this lineup's really working well for the Ducks. Just keeping Nebraska off the board. Stifling defense as well.
Yeah. Again, Sarah Rambis being tough on the boards. Reaches the arm in there. Definitely got something. But yet again, on the floor, have another possession to really hype things up and get a good stop.
So Nisley inbounds once again to Prince. Trying to go against Bell. Forces it into a lane that isn't there. Off the leg of Bell and out of bounds. So Prince, you'll live to see another day with that one, though, with, again, 4 turnovers in the last 5.5 minutes for Nebraska. This Oregon defense has been stifling in its current formation with its current personnel out there.
Yeah, it's really down the stretch when you need it to be stifling.
Inbounding once again Nisley, this time under the hoop. 12 to shoot, into Prince. 2 on her, leaves it for Nisley, corner 3, no! Bell grabs the board. Fiso slows things down as the Ducks, for the first time in a long time, playing with a lead. Just 1 point, though. And you can't spell Fiso without ISO. She's going to get it. To Petrie, underneath, lays it in off the glass.
Harry said it best. ISO play for Fiso. Builds on this lead, up by 3.
Foul called on Etute. As, my goodness, this has been an absolute stunning run for Oregon. Their biggest of the game, 8-0 right now, but 15-2 over the last 4+ minutes. Katie Fiso's been at the center of it. She's getting hot. She's up to 13 points. And it's all about that right side, just using her speed to work on the bigger Jessica Petrie and sprint towards that lane. So a foul was called, by the way, and Petrie will go to the line for 2 shots. First one good, 2:31 to go in this one. This has been everything we could have dreamed of, Dylan.
Talking about Katie Fiso as well. Getting going when it matters most, using the glass turret advantage. And then the lane violation went too early. That's a backbreaker for the Cornhuskers. Mental mistakes like that can't be made at this stage of the ballgame.
And Rambis and the Ducks were on that one. It was Britt Prince causing the violation, so this is just a microcosm of the mistakes that Nebraska's been making on offense. This time, though, at the free throw line, when you got a free point, the shot went in. And that's a 1 point swing. And Fiso goes to the ground, was tripped.
Tries to get through the lane, isn't there, but will draw that. And Fiso, she's really found her element, slashing through. We said it in the pregame, Harry. Slashing to the paint it's her main way of producing an offense and getting her points. And because of that lifestyle, she's at 13 when she was not really doing well in the middle part of this game.
Both teams entering the bonus. Fiso to the line, one of Oregon's best, over 80%. And hits her first. Katie Fiso, 13, now 14 points, 4 boards and 2 assists. And that one's good. So a 2-possession game. Nebraska has not had to play from behind very often, but they're gonna have to do it in crunch time. 2:12 left. Williams working on Fiso. Off the ball. On the ground is Petrie. She got pushed over by Bell, and that's gonna be number 3 for Bell. Bell she kind of collects a lot of off-ball fouls. She plays good defense on the ball, just sometimes get a little bit handsy, as she did there, but such a premier defender on this Oregon roster as Kelly Graves watching on and
just tries to get her around. The off-ball screens Nebraska's setting to get Britt Prince into position, they're tough to fight around as well, especially trying to fight around Petrie.
So back to the line is Petrie this time. Britt Prince moved out beyond the arc to avoid another potential lane violation. So one more shot will get him to 70, and that's exactly what happens. Petrie goes 2 for 2, collects her 12th point of the game. 2 minutes left, 72-70. Oregon lead the Huskers. A brilliant Thursday evening. Fiso looking for the 2-man with Rambis. Spins over her right. Ball tipped away and out of bounds it goes off of Petrie. I think Hit that one out of the hands on Rambis. Maybe it would have been a 50-50, but touched it again.
Yeah, a bit of a confusing end to that sequence, but it will be an inbound for Oregon nonetheless.
Fiso quickly gets it in, gets the handoff back. She'll run the point. Just 10 to shoot, though. With Williams on her, a feisty defender at 5'4". To Etute, 5 seconds. Gets to the nail. Underneath. Rambis has room.
Swing the rock. That's what Oregon's doing. And with 10 seconds, small little 10-second offense. That's beautiful. That's how you play it when you're up.
Final 90 seconds. Nebraska needs a bucket badly. And she loses it. Bojan just lost it. Going against Etute. Wanted to draw the foul because she is at 4. As now the Ducks, a potential chance if they hold it long enough. Chance to put this one potentially away. Fiso. Slice and dice. Crossover. One-hand push shot. Trickles in.
Katie Fiso put Williams on a platter, and she cooked up.
That Oregon has ever finished in terms of free throw percentage, a massive improvement from last year. They really struggled from the line, and it's been the key to the lead right now. But Prince going up and getting fouled, trying to draw that lead away from Oregon. Man, I mean, it's been stone-cold shooters from the line. 9 for 10 is Ehis Etute. 4 for 4 is Katie Fiso on the floor. Sarah Remis 2 for 2. Again, 17 for 18 on the game. And Britt Prince to the line for the 10th Nebraska free shot. As behind the basket, starting to get very active, trying to make her miss, but unsuccessful there.
And they're called free throws for a reason as well. You got to make them. And Oregon's been doing that at a high rate. Nebraska too. Always have to take your opportunities.
And Nebraska now 10 for 11 from the line. And Nebraska's in the top 5 for shooting percentage from the field, from 3, from the free throw line too. So they have done a very good job. They actually shoot better from the line than the Ducks, but at a time is kind of not the way to go. But those free throws are valuable. 1 point makes it a 1-possession ball game, so it's kind of like a bloop and a blast in baseball. Maybe a free throw and a 3. Is Fiso going to be hounded on the inbounds? And a jump ball! Petrie forces it, and Nebraska takes over.
That's a big jump ball for the Cornhuskers, and what a way for Petrie. Great game awareness in the situation.
Fiso, that was very clean. Did not get fouled. I mean, they kind of put her in a bad spot, because at this point in the game, you start to use the sideline as a 6th defender. And now Nebraska going too big. Petrie and Bojan on the floor at the same time with excellent shooters around them. Nisley, Prince, and Hake. 40 seconds left. Nowhere to go. Prince pulls up, and just rims out. Rebound out of bounds. Off of...
It's a pointing battle right now.
Off of... We don't know. We're going
off
to
the
review.
Let's
going
see.
off the replay. Let's see who we pick. Ooh, that's tough.
It does look like a big right
The ruling
hook.
on the floor is Nebraska ball. Oregon is appealing that ruling.
It looks like a right hook from Petrie might have had the last touch, but like earlier in the game, there's always a little end to it. We're going to hit off one of the digits.
Yeah.
And that's a really close one. You see the right hand of Petrie going down on it, but at the same time, Etute is always on the back end towards that baseline, just right off the fingers. I think it was probably, photo finish right there for who was off.
Yeah, since that first one didn't get reversed, I'm not surprised that one didn't. So Nisley once again the inbounder. You got to watch for her. Petrie's got it for Prince. Handoff. Good defense by the Ducks. Prince enters the lane as a wide open left-hand lay and makes it a 1-score ball game. See if they want to play the foul game. Nope. Fiso races away. Might want to force a shot, and Fiso just playing Tom and Jerry. Running away, and Nisley will finally foul Katie Fiso.
She's running in circles, finding any space to attack, to really extend it and get some good time off the clock. But she got 9 seconds. That's pretty solid.
That's very solid. And with Nebraska, you're willing to let that kind of first portion of clock tick away and try and get that turnover, because obviously that's best case scenario. But sending Fiso to the line after some clock is burned is the next best case, as she knocks down the first. So 1 free throw away from a 2-point ball, or a 2-possession ball game, though. technically could be a one-possession ball game. A 3 and a foul and 1. But that's unlikely, and Fiso, that second free throw makes it a lot more difficult. Nebraska wants to advance that basketball past mid-court, so they'll call time. So 20 seconds. Nebraska chasing 4 points in the hands of one of the best players in the country, and a foul.
Pointing to Ari Long.
Ari Long, yeah, was a bit of a hold. And Long, just her 3rd foul, but I mean, that sends Nebraska to the line with a chance for 3 points. And the action was not on the ball, so no foul that you'd see there.
Like
it was instead on Nisley, so they wanted to send Nisley to the line. But I mean, you trade a 90+% free throw shooter for an 87% free throw shooter who leads Nebraska in scoring today and adds to that.
It's really splitting hairs there with trading those percentages as well.
And excuse me, second on the team in scoring. That's her 14th. Britt Prince leads with 18. Nisley, big second shot, is good. Cuts it to 2. Timeout, Kelly Graves. And they score those 2 points. They get them with about just 2 seconds of game time taken off the clock. So a result that Nebraska will be thrilled with. 2-point lead. I bet the Huskers going to do a similar strategy. Let them get it in. Try and force a turnover, then foul. Down low, though. Bell runs away, and they will foul her. And good awareness by Bell not to try and go up with that one and just try and run off as much of those 18.4 as she could. Instead, it's just 2.5 of those seconds that come off. So we get a 15 9/10 as we go to the free throw game. Both teams in the top 5 in the Big Ten in free throw percentage, both in the top 20 in the nation. And it's been a free throw fest. Only 2 missed free throws between the two teams out of 33 attempted. Bell. There's a miss. That is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Huskers and Amy Williams.
Uncharacteristic miss from the charity stripe as well for Bell. Not something you see too often from her.
That was her first, and the second rattles home. Here we go, 3-point game. Shot clock is off. Huskers need 3 to tie, or they can go for a quick 2. Hake up top. Petrie steps side, 3 off the backboard and out. And a foul called on the floor. Ball going Oregon's way. They make the stand. Ducks take over.
Interesting look from Petrie. The step back 3, you wouldn't expect that. Almost got home off that packed glass. But you have more time. You can get it to another playmaker too. I don't know if that's a look from Petrie, to be completely frank.
It's not when you got some of the top 3-point shooters in the Big Ten on the floor. Though with time winding down, decisions always kind of get blurred and not the worst decision to just try and get a shot up. And like you said, sometimes you luck into it off the backboard. That one came pretty close, but instead, Sophia Bell back at the line. Chance to ice this one away. They missed the first. No timeouts for Nebraska. We'll see if Bell wants to. I think she's just trying to make this one.
And Oregon, Fiso, and Long quick to help Bell out.
And she does.
Reinforcement.
2.8. Just don't foul, and this one's over. This shot will count, but the Ducks go on a huge run in the 4th quarter to take victory from the jaws of defeat and avenge a big comeback loss from exactly 1 year ago against these Cornhuskers, and they protect home court at Matthew Knight.